Well, earlier this week, there was a significant event taking place out at Fort Saskatchewan at a water body called West River's Edge, and it is the annual Alberta Conservation Association's Kids Can Catch event. And we're going to get an update from Tara Homewood with the ACA. Tara, give us, set the scene for us. What's it been like out there?
Hi, Mike. It's great to be here. We're out in Fort Saskatchewan it's a beautiful day. It's 25 degrees, a little bit of wind, and we have over 500 anglers on scene. We have about 50 volunteers. Some of them are fishing mentors, some of them exhibitors, people handing out hot dogs. We got a lot going on.
Outstanding. You mentioned the fact that there are volunteers on hand and they play such a critical role. Maybe just talk a little bit about who they are and the different roles that they are fulfilling.
Oh, absolutely. So we have the fishing hole out here, and they're providing some fishing mentorship. We have Cabela's out here, and they're handing out rods underneath me right now. I'm out on a deck. We have other fishing mentors. We had Northern Lights fly fishers that were helping with fly tying. Who else do I got? I've got several exhibitors. So I've got CPAWS, I've got AHEIA, EPA from the government is here, Lifesaving Society. Um, who else? I'm sorry. So many people. We have the Aquatic Biodiversity Project. They brought the Minnow out. It's fantastic. They take water from the pond and then they show kids and whoever is interested in what's in our water bodies. And honestly, Michael, we could not do it without them. They're the support. They're there helping and they're here for the kids.
And obviously sponsorships too. I mean, there are some hard costs that you folks have to incur to put on such a large event.
Absolutely. So we have our program sponsors. We have Northern Lights Fly Fishers, and we also have Cabela's. They provided some significant support for this event and the program overall. And throughout the entire province, we actually have over 100 supporters, sponsors, organizers that make this event go province wide. And I believe, last year we had about 30 events throughout the entire province, and we couldn't have done it without them. ACA only hosts two of those. So,
Yeah, that's such a great point because while this event, and I guess fair to say the Wamaman ice fishing event, when the weather allows you to hold it,
mhm.
are sort of the two premier events, but by no means are they the only events taking place during the summer months across the province.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we have them all the way up north and all the way down south. So I can't think off the top of my head which one is the most northern, but I do know Grimshaw, they have an event every year. And then we also have Tabor as well, all the way down south.
So, Tara, talk a little bit about sort of the anglers, the young anglers that are coming out. Would you characterize a lot of them as first-time anglers, or are you seeing a repeat of families coming out who've participated in the past?
That's a really great question. We actually have a big mix. So we have people who have been to this event, a few times. They bring, new family members and new friends to experience angling. And then we have brand new people who have never even held a fishing rod before and just want to give it a go.
And in terms of the fishing action in the lake or the pond itself, I know that this one is one of the ponds that the Alberta Conservation Association does stock. What are they? What are they? Is straight off trout? Do you have tiger trout? What do you have in there?
Yeah, so we have tiger and we have rainbow trout that were stocked actually earlier this week, and we still have some perch in there from when they were stocked a few years ago. We've had a few lucky anglers who have caught some perch, and I from what I have heard, one trout, but I'm sure that there's more. So
And I guess as any angler would want to know, are the fish biting?
yes, yes, we had one little guy. I believe he was around 4 years old. And I don't know if it was the same perch over and over again, but he claimed he caught 20 perch. So we have I don't know if you can see over my shoulder here, but they have a new dock, and he was successful over my left shoulder here. He was very successful off of that dock.
It really is such a unique event, in not just because of you providing the rods and the fishing opportunity, but it's that sense of community when you've listed off all of those organizations and groups that show up. It's almost a carnival active feeling to it, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And it's great to see that all the booths are very engaged. They're very busy with lots of very curious people learning more about conservation in Alberta, and that's what it's all about.
Well, we'll let you get back out there. It sounds like an amazing day. Congratulations to you and the rest of the ACA team and all the other volunteers that are out there giving these kids an opportunity to wet a line for the first time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate it.